I just really liked the inclusiveness that Rutgers offered.
It's really opened the door to literally every aspect of industry I could ever dream or want to learn about.
My fellowship at Merck is really training me to thrive as a pharmacist in the industry in the role of a clinical scientist.
What other situation are you working as a professional, but then you have mentors and leaders really developing you personally? I knew that would set me up for a great success.
The program has grown in 30 years from one fellow to now we have 120 fellows at 17 different pharmaceutical companies. It's the largest and most diverse pharmaceutical fellowship program in the world.
And I think just by offering that breadth of experience, it's a really wide trajectory for a successful career later on.
When you take a look at the fellowship offerings, you'll notice many different areas ranging from medical information, strategy, clinical research, regulatory affairs. So the fellows are immersed in those areas, and at the company there are training programs within the specific discipline that enhances the opportunities that the fellows get.
Most pharmacy students have maybe done a rotation or two, maybe an internship, but I mean, I only had 5 weeks in industry, and this was the best possible way to get, about 5 years of experience in just 2.
The great thing about this program is that you do get to meet people in all of those other functional areas that you are not in. I personally am in medical affairs, but my roommate's in clinical development. My other roommate is in health economics and outcomes research.
Fellows who complete our industry fellowship program really have the opportunity to not only get a position in the industry, but also an opportunity to accelerate their career, primarily because of the leadership training and the interdisciplinary training that we have here at the fellowship.
When you search fellowship in Google, the very first thing you see is Rutgers Fellowships, and you click on it and you look at the website and you see all the history and you see all the companies, you see all the additional opportunities you have, so the opportunities to teach, and I've really enjoyed that. All last year I taught at the pharmacy school and I absolutely loved it. The scholarly activities, a way to publish yourself, to travel to conferences, interacting with not only one company, so it's not just one fellowship at one company, it's technically one fellowship within all the companies, and that ultimately drew me to Rutgers.
At these professional development days, in order to bring our West Coast and make them feel a little bit more comfortable, we have a robot that attends these PDDs. So it's really interesting, and we're going to now do a research project surrounding that and around the robot itself to see how well it adapts to the PDDs and how well it brings some of the West Coast fellows in with their East Coast and liaises them together.
Thankfully, even though we're out here on the West Coast, through a combination of using this video technology and also web conference technology, as well as going back east for in-person professional development days, we're able to stay connected with all the other fellows out east. We're also able to stay connected with the fellows through opportunities like research projects or some of our leadership committees through the fellowship program.
Being in a room full of other fellows from other companies is a great way to kind of reach out and get to know and understand kind of what their roles and positions are in areas outside of the one that I'm currently in.
One of the great strengths of the program is having the connection with the faculty at the pharmacy school and conducting scholarly activities. The scholarly work opportunities of this program are what really sets it apart from any other postdoctoral fellowship program.
Fellows have the opportunity to work under preceptors at their respective pharmaceutical companies. In addition, fellows can do outside rotations at the Food and Drug Administration or other areas to help diversify their expertise in the various areas of interest that they may have.
The career goals that I was looking for, that most places it would take 5 to 10 years to get to, I'm doing right now.
Rutgers specifically is a great bridge from academia into industry for me because it combines both aspects, and I have that professional development.
The fellowship has allowed me to do things I never thought would be possible just a few years ago. With all the opportunities for leadership through committees, all the opportunities to teach and do scholarly research, I'm really accomplishing things I did not think were possible when I was a student.
It also allows us to gain a business acumen, which isn't always available to us in pharmacy school. And just seeing the intersection of science and business is very, very exciting to me.
It affords so many opportunities for fellows and alumni to network with each other and connect not only on a professional level, but at a personal level as well.
There was like 120 of us that went out onto rafts, and we just sailed down a river, had a really good time together. We get to play together, and again, it's just more of that bonding, more of kind of to understand the people beyond themselves as fellows, and really understanding who they are as people, and just developing great friendships.
You're part of this large alumni family, and it's a great connection to have.